again, friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy, and I'm glad you decided to join me for this July book chat video. I hope everybody had an awesome 4th of July. Ours here was good, but the weather really wasn't spectacular or what we had hoped for. But we still had a good time, enjoyed the festivities the best we could. For this video, it's a very fun video. I want to share with you 2 books that I actually made for my husband for an anniversary. I made them through a company called Hooray Heroes, and their company is all about your own story, making it unique unto yourself and giving a unique gift. And so what I did for Lan was I made, let's see what one I want to do. I made this book. It's called Lan, 15 Reasons I Love You. And there I am and there he is. And on the back of it, it says, flowers are nice, chocolate is too, but to speak from the heart, those things just won't do. You are the reason, Hot Wings, my dreams have come true, so here are 15 reasons why I love you. Inspired by Lan and Amy's love story. So the great thing about, and you can pick kind of different love stories and subjects that matter to you. So there's 15 reasons why I love you. I'll be showing another book as well. So there's a very wide range of subjects or topics, book titles to choose from. I chose this one. And it is awesome because you have an opportunity to write a dedication yourself, or you could have a dedication already written out for you. I chose to have a dedication. I wrote my own dedication. Let me read it to you. It says, to my wonderful husband Lan, when I think of how our love story started, I never could have imagined it would be filled with so much love and joy. You have given me such a beautiful life, and that includes my amazing stepdaughter. She is a fantastic part of you, and I am blessed to be a part of her life in a small way. I can't begin to express how much your support and encouragement has meant to me as we both pursue our dreams. I know that we will always have bumps in the road we call life, but there is no one I would rather go on this adventure we call life. I love you with all my heart. Amy. So with this book, it's great because you can really customize what type of topics you want in your book. And I will share with an example of that. And this is another small page of the story, and it says, so there are fun things. So this is one of the first ones. It says, what critics are calling a thrill ride of support comes a heroic performance that never falls short. In a world ravaged by routine where adulting reigns supreme, Lan is the backup, and he saves Amy in every scene. So the book looks like this. Here's another fun picture. And I will read the page that it says, Lan and Amy's love story, original and heartwarming, and inspiring too. The Hooray Herald, call us all to let our true colors shine through. The Hero Post. Amy seems well composed and fits in for sure. But under the surface, she hides so much more. She has dreams, quirks, and fears she keeps to herself that piles over the years like books on a shelf. Then she meets Lan. He sees past her cover. They share secrets and flaws and grow from each other. I like the real you, he says, that you've let me see. I love you, Lan, because you let me be me. See, it's kind of like the back of a book cover. Here's another fun, silly page. It's like pictures that you get from a photo booth, and it says, "Here we go again, serious Amy coming through. Luckily for me, though, she never lasts long with you. You're a goof, a wacko, my private riot and a half. But don't stop, Hot Wings. I love the way you make me laugh." Hot Wings is the name of my little nickname for Lan. It says, "From a chuckle to a giggle to uncontrollable laughter, I know life with you, Lan, will end funnily ever after." Here's another fun page. It says, "Crank up the music. Make space on the floor. Lan is busting a move, and he's got plenty more. You give in to the rhythm at every chance, and I love you, Hot Wings, for how you dance. You feel the music and don't miss a beat, well, except for those times when you step on my feet. You dance like no one's watching, but I've had my eye on you. Now watch me do the Amy. Yep, I've got a few moves too." Here's a good page. It says, "He's knocking them dead. Look at him go. But be cool, Amy. Don't let it show. Just sit back and relax. And when the day ends, tell him, Hot Wings, I love how you click with my friends. He says all the right things. He's funny and kind. Seriously, Lan, it's like you're reading my mind. No need to drop hints. He's doing great on his own. So great, actually. I can't wait to get him alone." Oh, here's a fun one. "Ooh, that one hurts. A vile jab to the jaw, but I uppercut with a comeback and leave you in awe. We're toe to toe, trading low blows like pros in a free for all argument where anything goes. We're bound to fight, Lan, despite our best hopes, but we belong in the same corner, not on the ropes. I love you, Hot Wings, because you know this, and redeem all our spats with a knockout kiss." And I'll read the last one to you. Let's see what one. Okay, I'll read this one. "Like dawn ends the dark, like beach shores the sea, light is held in my heart, Hot Wings, and how you complete me." Sorry. "The separate journeys can reach the same goal. Our lives intertwine, two parts of one whole. I mirror your hopes, our wishes align. You smooth my rough edges, hands pressed in mine. Our hearts echo in sync without missing a beat. I love you, Lan, because you make me complete." It says, the last page, "I had a memory of you on the day we first met. I felt these reasons then too, and I'll never forget. Knowing right then that push comes to shove, we'll be together, Lan, guided by love. Love's not always clear and can hurt to the bone, yet soothes any fears while feeling like home. It says more in one kiss than a thousand's would do, and let's reminisce about dreams we'll make true. So let's be dreamers, Hot Wings. After all, roses are red, violets are blue. You're my reasons to love, Lan, and I love you. So that is that one. Again, what I love about this company is you can tailor it to exactly your partner's, how they look, how their hair is, long, short, glasses, no glasses, facial hair, no facial hair, straight hair, curly hair, all that fun stuff. It is such an awesome, unique, fun book. And this one's 15 Reasons, Land 15 Reasons I Love You. As you can see, my hair was kind of curly, wavy. And the next book I would like to share with you is 2,538 Days of Falling in Love with Lan. Now, as you can see on this one, my hair is straight and Lan has a different haircut. We have both of us had go through different hairstyles, and sometimes my hair is straight, as you know, sometimes my hair is wavy, and so I decided to make two books just because of our hair and our hairstyle. So this one, Lan is clean cut. Now with this one, you put in the date you first met, and then it calculates it for you. And then you get this number, so that's really cool. On the back of this one it says, "And counting, but before tomorrow comes, I'd really love for you to see how our first 2,538 days have looked and felt to me." I'm going to read you the dedication. It says, "Lan, we made it to our 4th wedding anniversary. I can still remember how nervous I was to go on our first date. Now look how far we have come. Together we have created a beautiful life. We don't always see eye to eye, and we have had our fair share of arguments, but through it all, we still love each other. That kind of love is rare, and I treasure it every day. I love you so very much. I hope this story makes you smile like you make me smile." It says, "I thought I knew what falling meant, a balance lost, adrenaline. Then soon I get back on my feet until Lan, this current fall I'm in. Head over heels, I'm all adrift, and yet here I float light as a feather. I'm in love. Day 2,538 days, and here's why it's the best fall ever." Again, all these books can be customized to what you and your partner share. So I picked these stories for my book, but if let's say if, for example, my mom made a story for my dad, it would look different than my story to Lan would be. It says, "Waking up. Morning chores, new messages, work stuff, that rude alarm clock whine, all these things vanish, poof, like magic, when your fingers rake my spine. I fall in love right when I wake, Lan, you make life dreamy without fail. Beneath the sheets, wrapped up in you, my world becomes a fairy tale." Holding hands. Holding your hand. Any fall is terrifying. Even dreams can't stand a shove. And meeting you, Lan, did it trip me up. But hand in yours, I fell in love, and I'm still falling. It's the best. Our weightless view, high off the ground. And when I'm scared, your hand's still there. The dream goes on, safe and sound. talking to you. Talking to you, I have lots of thoughts to share. Then you inspire in reply. So in what feels like half a minute, half the night passes us by. It's 'cause if the words were a puzzle piece, ours would make a mosaic of two hearts that fall in conversation just to land in timeless love. Let me see. Ooh, here we go. The fireworks. At the risk, Lan, of sounding like a pyromaniac, I love fireworks with you. Sometimes 2 shows back to back. With you, they bow and don't just bang, and aren't too flashy, but never blah. You just supply 4th of July highs, Dragon King, earning my every oohs and ahs. Now Dragon King, that's his nickname. I call him Dragon King. Now Dragon King, as for tomorrow, let's do more of us together. After these 2,538 days, that could be my plan forever. And whatever each new day brings, and every moment we'll go through, I can't wait to spend it, Lan, falling more in love with you. So those are the 2 books that I made for him. Again, if you are interested in creating your own storybook, I created this one and this one at an online company called Hooray Heroes. I am no way sponsored by them, but I just wanted to share these really fun books. Like I said, I love the freedom that you can pick how your partner looks and yourself, even from skin tone to eye color to freckles to glasses, no glasses. It's really up to you, and all the process is very quick. I have nothing but good things to say. So if you are interested in creating your own couples storybook, I highly encourage you to go check out Hooray Heroes. They have an easy website. You can choose from thousands of different stories and fun titles to choose from. They also have they just recently came out with making pet book, a book of your pet as well, like different stories that are kind of in the same sort of type of storytelling that this is, but with animal stories and whatnot. So again, if you are interested, please go check that out. Lan absolutely loved it. It makes a great present for anybody. So go check that out if you are interested. If that was not your cup of tea, I would like to share with you a book that I wrote, and that is Legends Orbs of the Elements. This is a high fantasy adventure, and it follows a young man, Leon, and he has to join forces with this stranger that comes. Oh Lord, sorry, didn't mean to give everyone the bird. A female that comes to his house, and they must join forces to stop an evil prince. This book is filled with magic, mystery, action, adventure, thrills, chills, everything you want in a awesome fantasy adventure. Also, if you are sort of dipping your toes into fantasy, I think this is a wonderful book to start you in. And I know I am not just saying that because I wrote it, but I think it's a good, well-rounded story. My book can be found on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Apple iBooks, and lots of other places books are sold. I put my heart and soul into this, and I am so, so proud of it. I am currently working on a sequel, which I generally say all the time, I know, but my wonderful friend who is helping me edit the second book to Legends will be finished with it in the fall, winter time. So once I get that book, I can make the changes on my computer and then send it into the publishers, so that way I can get the second book out into the world, which I am so excited about. So if you are interested in wanting to pick up a copy so you are ready for the second book, because I guarantee you guys the second book is even bigger, bolder, badass, more magic, more thrills, chills, all that kind of good stuff. So you definitely will want to check out my book and read it, so that way you know what's going on, who the characters are, that kind of thing, because I am so excited to get the second book out into print as well. And I know this video is kind of running a little longer than my usual ones, but I have a lot to say. I will be, if you're new to my channel, I also do collection videos where I share with you items that I collect that may or may not be generally like in the vicinity of my background. And I recently I was in a major book slump for a while, and nothing could get me out of it. I was reading contemporary, and not even fantasy or anything like that could get me out of it. And so I just kind of took a break on reading for a while, and I was thinking about a book series that I had when I was younger, and I was like, ooh, and they have corresponding dolls to that. So, and I found the book series from my youth, and I decided to reread them. And mind you, I am 39 years old, but they are still really good books. And that is, if you're a reader or not, you might know what I'm talking about. And that is the American Girl collection or series. I guess it would be a series, huh? Anyway, I guess you could qualify these as historical fiction. I'm not really sure. But these are about one 9-year-old girl and her journey in life. And she goes through there are 6 books, and each book she learns something. She has a life lesson. She grows. There's so much heart in these books and humor, and they are just wonderful, wonderful books. The first book in the series is about a girl named Felicity, and it takes place in 1774. In colonial Virginia, just before the start, obviously, if you cannot tell by the year, before the Revolutionary War starts. I absolutely love these books. This is the first edition of these books, back when they were owned not by Mattel, but by the Pleasant Company. They are just a joy to read. So this is the first book. This is the second book, which in the series, and it is this one is about a girl named Josefina in 1824. I'm just going to show you this one book. So here is what it looks like. I love also how each book, the family dynamic is different. So in Felicity, she is the oldest of three younger siblings. In Josefina, she has 4 older sisters, and she is the youngest. The illustrations also in this are absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. The ages that it says that it's for is 7 and up. But again, the storytelling is so beautiful and rich. They are just a joy to love. Like I said, I'm 39 years old and I still enjoy reading these books. So that is the second book in the series. The third book in the series is called Kirsten, and it takes place in 1854. Sorry, I should probably put those up so you can see them better. Kirsten came to America from Sweden, so she is an immigrant, and she moves to Minnesota in the pioneer days, and she goes through clearly different struggles than, say, Josefina and Felicity, but she still finds friendship, hope, joy, sadness, all these things that kids go through in life. And I'm actually currently reading this. I'm on book 4 right now. I can generally read these in like a book in a day. They're a fun read. There's what I also love about these books too is that each book, after the story is ended, they have a little section and it says peek into the past, looking back 1854. So they have shared with you some fun historical information about the time that the story that Kirsten takes place in the book, which is a very cool and fun thing as well. Let's see, the next story, it takes place in 1864, and this story focuses on a girl named Addie, and her family lives on a plantation and are slaves, and she becomes a free slave. And again, it's her journey living at the time of the Civil War. I love this story that it's about her journey to becoming free, and I think it is a very well done story where it focuses on Addie. It doesn't focus, if you will, on the dark side of slavery, which it was very dark and horrifying. She is a very brave girl. I just love her story. It's a joy to read. Again, she has hopes and dreams and learns lessons and life lessons, and this was one of my favorite books to read. The next book in the series is called Samantha, and this takes place in Victorian times. And Samantha, I really loved. She was one of my favorites because when I was a little girl, she has dark brown hair like I did, so I really connected with Samantha in that way. The next book is Kit, and she came out, Molly came out last, and Molly takes place in 1944, so during World War II, and Molly dad is a doctor, and so her struggle is always, not struggle, but her always concern, what's in the back of her mind is her dad's safety, and she goes again through her own struggles and trials and triumphs, but she is a joy to read as well. And then this one is Kit. Now, Kit came out after all the other ones, but Kit takes place in 1934, and I only have books 1 and 3. This takes place obviously during the Depression. Again, just all these girls have amazing life lessons, joys, hopes, triumphs, dreams. I love these books. Like I said, they are one of the best book series I have ever read for young readers. I know that sounds silly, but I love reading these books. They're just a wonderful, wonderful escape from the everyday. So if you are interested, please go check those out. Again, the illustrations for this book are so beautiful. And again, the style of, here's a picture of Molly and her mom. There are 6 in each book. There's only 6 chapters. Yeah, these are definitely books from my childhood, and they are so fun to read. They make me laugh. They make me reminisce. They just are just wonderful, wonderful books. So if you're interested, I would highly recommend go checking those out. They also have dolls that go with these books, and when I do my collection video for these book sets, I will be sharing the dolls with you as well. Again, I have first editions of the dolls. I loved playing with them. As a kid, I played with them for a long, long time. They were very good quality. I recently actually found my dolls, and they're still in great shape, but their hair definitely needs to be brushed, so I'm going to be brushing their hair for a long time. So I can't wait for you guys, to share more in depth than I already have about these books when that time comes. So that is all the video for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I know this is way longer than my usual videos. Down in the comments down below, let me know if you ever read The American Girls. Did you like them? Did you not? What was your favorite book? Or what was your favorite girl in the book series? Or what was your favorite book? Do you think that you will be looking into Hooray Heroes and making yourself a copy of a book? Again, I'd love to know. As always, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big like, subscribe, share with friends and family, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye-bye for now, everybody.